For my research, I decided to do communication accommodation theory, which is also called the CAT. Everyone has their own way in which they speak to specific people or groups, no matter who the generation is, whether it's elderly or young people, it doesn't matter. It always changes no matter how we interact or communicate. When we speak, we adjust our speech, vocal patterns, and use different gestures to accommodate others. Howard Giles developed the theory based off of his speech accommodation theory of 1973. There are two main points when it comes to the communication accommodation theory, and it is convergence and divergence. Convergence refers to when two individuals change their speech to resemble to those who they are interacting with so that it sounds similar. There's a tendency for interactions to become similar by pronunciation, speech rates, and facial expression. Divergent is almost the opposite. It is using a strategy to see the differences between yourself and the other person you are interacting with. Most people take it as offensiveness. This goes along with over accommodation, like overdoing how we respond to others while trying to accommodate their communication style. But you have to keep up but you have to keep your maintenance by being persistent with your own communication style, regardless of the person you're interacting with, which is kind of like divergence, but at the same time it's not. Handicapping does come into play because when people try to accommodate, they may not get the response that they're looking for, so they avoid all hope of keeping potential failure from hurting their self-esteem. Then you have to think about norms, which is what you expect behavior that members of a community feel should occur about a situation. Over and under accommodation can lead to miscommunication. You need to balance. We accommodate our communication styles to match those around us. We may lack this skill sometimes, but we have to create things to help us fix them. It is important to change that and accommodate in the best way that we can.